I moved to the States when I was 8 years old and didn't speak any English, went to public school, and found that I was a little different than a lot of the kids that I went to school with. And so a lot of times, you know, had lunch alone and spent a lot of time in the library reading and also cooking. Those are the two things that I found a lot of fun in my life. And between the reading and the cooking, I sort of built my self-confidence. I think that libraries for many children is the first time they're really introduced to reading, and so I think it's really, really important. I had a lot of books as a child. My parents loved to read, both in Italian and in English, but I was able to sort of discover new books through the library. We had a very nice school library at my school, so yes, it did play a very big role. And I remember specifically, as I grew up, going to college and my university having the most unbelievable library with the most unbelievable view. And I remember spending many evenings, instead of going out with my friends, at the library actually reading and doing my homework. So it was sort of a place of a quiet place, you know. When they talk about doing meditation these days, I always think of all the time I spent in the library. I have a 5-year-old daughter, so we have gone to the public library several times. She just turned 5 in March, and I think now for the first time is truly appreciating libraries. She starts kindergarten in the fall and in a new school, and so my husband and I, in order to feel that she could get comfortable in the school, sent her to camp. In the last couple of weeks, she's been spending a lot of time in camp, and I happened to ask her what was one of her favorite things about camp. And although they do swimming and pottery and arts and craft and drawing and all sorts of things, spending time in the library, she told me, was her favorite because she said, "Mommy, it's so beautiful, and they read us all different books that I don't even have at home, and it's peaceful and it's really fun. It's a fun place." So at 5, she's starting to really enjoy spending time at the school library. So I've written a children's book series. It's called Recipe for Adventure, about a brother and a sister, and they go on all of these food adventures around the world. The first book takes place in Naples, and it's their adventure in Naples, discovering all the wonderful things that first started in Naples, like pizza and like zeppole, which are Italian. It's Italian street food, but they're like donuts, or Italian version of donuts, and how they make friends and learn about the Italian culture and how they make their way back home. And then the second adventure that Alfie and Amelia go on is in Paris, which is the second city that I've loved for a long time and spent a year and a half going to cooking school, and again sort of rediscovered myself as an adult there. And so I found it to be a wonderful place for food and culture. So they go to Paris second. And then I have 2 more books that come out, one in January 2014 and another one next summer.